I've been working on the underside of this car today, my TR3A, and this is actually, as Tush says, a really tricky repair actually, because there's not much room to get in anywhere. I've removed the rear flange as best I can, and the problem is compounded really by the damage. The car's been hit at some stage here, and what I'm trying to do is just try and bop this back so that I can actually get in here and cut this out. This is the remainder of the old flange still here. I've got to grind that off. First of all, what I did was I just came straight in with the angle grinder with the cutting disc on it, and I just cut the edge, and then hit it with the grinder to try and grind the rest of it out. This other edge here is going to be quite tricky to do as well. But hopefully what I plan to do is to get the grinder in at on the opposite angle and get in there and cut it out. To be honest, there's not much metal in there anyway, so hopefully I should be able to do something with that and get that going. But yeah, it's slow progress, but it's got to be done. It's one of those jobs that you say, well, I think I'll go and do something else, but laying on your back and spending hours grinding and cutting, there we go. As you can see, the bits on the floor probably. There's all the bits that have fallen out of the car. Okay, so hopefully I'll have some more luck, and you know, we'll get some more done tomorrow. Here's another piece of the metal. What's left of it there. Okay, so come back to you tomorrow. It's time for some dinner. Just wanted to give you a quick update. Working outside again, and I've managed to spend, well, I spent a whole day actually digging out all the bits of metal that were hiding behind this rear apron. It was quite a tough repair really, because access was so poor, but I took another panel, okay, a repair panel, and I cut bits of that out, just the bottom section, and managed to get it fitted in, so I'm quite pleased with that. It's difficult to do, but I'm pleased it's done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spot weld the rear flange to the car, and then I'm going to start sorting out the lip, the flange here on the bottom of the rear apron, just to make it sit nice and look nice, and obviously cut out all the dents and fill those holes in there. As you can see, I've got the black lines where I'm going to cut. So I'm going to I haven't quite decided yet, I'm either going to cut along the flange here or along the top part of the fold where the seal goes. Not sure yet, but I'll work it out as I go. And obviously that does actually depend on the quality of the metal that I've got left. If it's so thin, I'll be cutting further back. But yeah, just so there's a quick update for you, just to let you know where we are, and that I haven't given up yet, simply because of the fact that this was quite a difficult thing to do. But once I've got this done, I think the rest of it should be a little bit easier, I hope. Okay, so I'll come back to you when I've put a few holes in here and got this spot welded on, and then we can take a look at how the repair's going on this. But I want to try and get that done today, because it's a nice day and it's a good day to get things done. Come back to you later. Just a quick update for you. Busy working on the underneath, but Outwelder really is playing up, and my new one is days away. So what I thought I'd do is do some cutting out. Changing the boot channels, the drain channels over, is a mad job. This one's not too bad. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to repair it in sections. You can see I've started to put the marks here. What I'm going to do is cut this section out and fit a new piece in there, and then cut this section out, and then move down till I get to good metal. Majority part of this side of the car is actually, it's not too bad. Obviously we've got some repairs to do along the drain channel here. This will be getting the sandblaster out again, and obviously that's not very nice there, so that will have to be done. But for the moment, and just for doing something different to save my back from rolling around on the floor, I'm going to cut this out, and I'm going to repair this section and get the metal work ready for when the new welder arrives. So I've got everything in place, and then all I can do is just do one big mammoth welding session, which obviously probably makes a lot more sense rather than doing just little bits here and there. Okay, so I'll come back to you a little bit later on, and I'll show you how I get on with cutting this out. But there's two skins here. Obviously you've got the back skin, which is here, okay, and the obviously the drain channel. So we need to be able to put 2 pieces of metal back in here to keep the continuity, which is which is the plan, and that's what we hope to do. So come back to you probably in a little while, and you can see how I've got on cutting this out. Quick update for you. So just looking at the drain channels here. Okay, did the other side. Now we're going to work on this side just for a bit. The new MIG weld has arrived, so it's over there, Lincoln. So that'll be pretty good. It's going to be better than this par weld machine, which doesn't seem to want to work very well. The problem is, even on the lowest voltage, it seems to blow through the holes and be sort of kind of random. Okay, so going back to this, what I've been doing is just cutting out individual sections and inserting new pieces of metal. So I've got the first piece to go in there. Okay, so that's in. Obviously it's 2 pieces of metal here, so we've got that on there, just a couple of tacks on there, and then what I've done here is just taken another large piece of metal out. I've got 2 pieces of metal to go in here. That's the back piece that's gonna pop in there, and this is the front piece. Now on this front piece here, what I've done is I've created a little fold. It's just so that I can remove, just you can see, this section here, there, just under there, where it's actually really thin and it's gone into holes. So I'm gonna put that into place. Okay, cut around it and then weld this new section in, and then put the back section on, then start moving back down here. So I've done the first bit. I just think it's easy to do it in sections because I won't lose the line. So that should be okay. Then once we've got that done, we can move on and tidy up some of these edges that we've got here. I did notice, look, there's a piece I cut out earlier. So not very nice, but still it's getting there. We're going to tidy this up. This is going to be sandblasted, this edge, and we're going to sort that out, and then we're going to move around to looking at here and sorting out that area in down there. That's going to be take a little bit of time to do, but no, okay, so there we go. I shall come back to you later and hopefully show you how we've got on with replacing this, and then what I'll do is I'll grind it all down so that you can see where we are. Come back to you later.